Hey guys, TrioDragon here, and welcome back. Has it been a long time? My god, it feels great to be back. And wow, it's kind of surreal. It's been like over 2 years now since the last upload of the channel and of this world. Honestly, not much has changed. Obviously, you saw the little intro video. The staircase was added, and I had some stone here. Unfortunately, the entire replay mod video of it is lost to time itself, so that's very unfortunate, along with some additions over there, which we'll go take a look. Let's go. And here we are. So as you can see, I've dug a canal from the water there all the way through. I just blocked off with stone for the time being. I've had these little, jet outs here. Not sure what I want to do with them yet. Don't know if I want to make them kind of towers or what, but figured I'd add them, make them look a little interesting to begin with, and then we can work on it from there. And yeah, that's honestly really the only things that have changed in this world itself. I've done so much creative planning in terms of the last 2 years of this world, and obviously I really want to get into building all of that, but that requires a lot of resource gathering. And in fact, we're going to start off with some resource gathering because I'm going to work on some cliff sides here. So let's get into that. All right, guys, just while this time lapse starts to go off and you see me starting to collect all this tough block here, I just want to kind of give an update as to where I've been in the last 2 years, plus what the next handful of uploads might look like and where the channel might kind of go from here. Yeah, so obviously I've been gone for 2 years. Back after I posted the last video, I then packed up basically everything I owned and moved across the country. I live in Canada. I originally lived in Ontario and then moved all the way out west to Alberta, and mainly for a job. Started working it, and with my living situation, for the first year and a half, I was living with between 1 to 3 other roommates, so I found it kind of awkward and a little hard to actually go about recording and talking to the mic just by myself. So I kind of tried to avoid doing that as best I could, while still wanting to work on the world itself. So I started doing creative planning, and that went on here and there, whether it was before shift or after I was working a shift and all that. And the last 6 months I got a new place. I only have one other roommate, and then I took a vacation to Europe for 2 months, and I've been back for about 2 months now. So a bit of time since my vacation there, but I have wanted to come back doing this because I enjoyed doing it for my time that I was doing it prior to moving out west. And now that I'm, more comfortable being able to do this with only one roommate, not feeling awkward having to do it and everything, I'm now, getting back into it. I want to work on, my editing skills. I feel like this video is a lot better edited than previous videos. Obviously, I'm rusty at all this, and obviously I wasn't quite comfortable before, but, we're going to learn as we go. As for, future uploads, I kind of want to take this Minecraft series, maybe do every other week and upload. Obviously, I want to take time to actually record it, actually edit it and everything, and pump out, some quality stuff, whereas before I was honestly kind of going about recording and editing kind of within a handful of days and pushing out the video once a week, whereas I want to take more time to, put it together properly in the way I like it. As for other uploads, I'm looking at starting some other series, so, look out for that. Anyways, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the time lapse. Goodbye.
What you gotta do to get a little baby? You look amazing. I said it, I meant it, and I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little Legos and Cheetos. Party with I'm in the back seat. You should probably take the wheel. I'm kinda twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay? Fuck, here comes a double vision.
vision. Does Megan Fox have a twin or something? Might be the Prozac kicking in, but she tossed her drink in my face and I didn't even flinch.
My mom says love's not easy, just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty, I just wonder where they are. You like my Batman t-shirt, it costs like 50 bucks. Someone must think I'm pretty fly right now. Maybe I'm going crazy, can't catch a break lately. And I just wonder what you gotta do to get a little baby. You look amazing, I said.
Alright, so got a little kind of sneak peek for you guys and kind of show you what we're going to be working on for a little bit. I come to the free cam here. You can see, you know, good little town that I started down here, the castle outline, everything over here. And we're just gonna, oh, not the button I meant to press you. There we go. And turn the schematic on. And as you can see, there's a fair bit. So come over here. If you've ever worked with Lightmatica before, you know all the blue blocks is basically blocks that aren't placed. I can walk here, nothing happens. Just like a ghost block. And if I had the blocks in my inventory, I can kind of figure out what to place. They do have the printer mode, so I can just kind of hold and right click, and if I have the blocks on me, it just builds. Oh, let me just quickly sleep. Yeah, so obviously I don't have anything on me to build this or what have you right now, but it gives me an outline for the rock faces here, because ideally I want to build all the rock face all along here, at least till about here, because as you can see, all the purple blocks is basically blocks that aren't meant to be there, so they're considered extra blocks. And there's a lot here that I have to tear out, as I mentioned in a previous episode a while ago. I want to carve all this out, and as you can see, down here, this is kind of like the level we're going at in terms of how deep it's going. So there's a lot to carve out. So yeah, bit of a long project, but what can you do? Yeah, we'll get started with this bit area. Obviously, I have to carve out a bit, but should be fun. See you there.
Are you happier now, love? Still wander the city streets. It's getting easier with love. It's getting easier with love. As dawn breaks the darkness, a new day begins. I feel cold and heartless. I've run myself in. Like I had a dream once, I kept it close. It seemed so important to have it all then. I used to believe that I needed to be someone to actually be someone. Everyone else seemed to get it right, but now I'm the cool kid, all weird, not chasing superficial things, that's clear. Ooh, I've got cool friends, ditch trends, they always see through them. That's why I am rich. Though I got no money, no, no, no. I am rich. Isn't it funny, though? Looking back, all I see is signs. I'll never needed what they expected of me. All I ever needed was me to believe in my God telling me I don't want that life, or all the things you're supposed to like. But now I'm the cool kid, all weird, not chasing superficial things, that's clear. Ooh, I've got cool friends, ditch trends, they always see through them. That's why I am rich. Though I got no money, no, no, no. I am rich. Isn't it funny, though? Today I can stand my ground, hold my breath, be at ease, and do what matters to me. That's why I am rich.
And wow, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but not too bad. So, as you saw in the time lapse, we kind of cut away. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Hang on. that should be fine. Yeah, so we cut about, 30% I'd say of the top layer of everything. We'll, up in a free cam here, which honestly doesn't look too different other than over here because there's already stone over here, so I didn't have to cut out some of it. But the grass looks obviously quite a bit different. Doesn't look like we tore it too much other than where the stone is. But now comes the fun part of adding the actual cliff sides to about here. all the way over to about here's where I made the cutoff line for the time being. Yeah, let's get into that.
Walking down the avenue, holding take I meant for two. I could eat it all myself, but then I wouldn't need your help. So meet me at the corner shop where they sell your favorite pop. I'll be there till you show up, and if you don't, I'll die on the spot. 'Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I don't want to be calling you, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore. Kiss me in the rain tonight. I'm here at the borderline, waiting for you patiently. 'Cause this is my reality. Hope is such an evil thing, always keeps me wondering. Maybe you'll be here one day, or maybe it's reason enough to stay. 'Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I know you won't be picking up, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore. Cause I just can't fight the feeling. No, I just can't fight the feeling anymore. And I know you won't be picking up, but I just can't fight the feeling anymore. Are you happier now, love? Still wander the city streets. It's getting easier with love. It's getting easier with love. As dawn breaks the darkness, a new day begins. I feel cold and heartless. I've run myself thin. Like a distant star, have you traveled far? I miss you in my arms. You're like my lucky charm. Are you happier now, love?
And well, obviously I am nowhere near done yet. If we take a little quick peek out here, I've got about half the cliffside done, but I have completely ran out of andesite. So I have a short box full of cobblestone because I figured, maybe I'd get to like up to here and I'd run out of, andesite or tough, and then I just put cobblestone in just to put a concept in and then replace it, off camera or whatever. But turns out I have more, I wouldn't say more than enough tough, but 9 stacks and a little bit left. Meanwhile, I had a shulker box full of tough, andesite, stone, and I have one that had 9 stacks of each. and that got me to where we are right now, which is from the river up to maybe a little over halfway. But obviously, I need to get a lot more. Oh, I've also missed a couple spots here, but need to get more stone, need to get more andesite, and probably pick up some more tuff, so that way I can, finish the cliffs. But I think that's enough time lapse stuff. So I'll just cut back to once this is all done, and when that is, I'll see you there. And we're back, and the cliffs are complete. At least this side. We still have the little bit here, plus the entire cliffside that faces the water, and also to carve out, this entire section here. That's going to be kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say between the two castles, because it's going to be one castle, but between the two areas that are designed, or at least outlined out for walls and everything. And also the area right here needs to be done as well. But this comes with also clearing out that area, because I'm going to get stone from that. Hopefully some more andesite. And honestly, a bit of an embarrassing thing with running out of stone and andesite. I had a handful of stone in here from actually tearing out, a bunch of stone and dirt from when I carved down the cliffs. And also just up here, I had a bunch of tough stone. As you can see, I still have, almost half a double chest. I had a bunch of andesite in here. Cobblestone I already took out because I had it in a shulker, but I moved it since into these chests here. I also had, stone in and throughout, all these chests and everything. So I sort of wasted about 2 hours of my day to get even more cobblestone, or sorry, grab more stone, andesite, and I even restocked on tuff, because obviously I'm going to need a bunch of it for this area right here. But that's going to come at a different time, and an episode that's not going to be solely based on terraforming, because this episode was more to, get back into things, give you guys a bit of an update of where I've been, and just show some, new progress in this world. But yeah, I'm going to call it here for today. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.